Welcome to the Gospel Road. Proverbs 18 is what we're going to look at this week. It says, whoever isolates himself seeks his own desire. He breaks out against all sound judgment. A fool takes no pleasure in understanding, but only in expressing his opinion. When wickedness comes, contempt comes also, and with dishonor comes disgrace. The words of a man's mouth are deep waters. The fountain of wisdom is a bubbling brook. It is not good to be partial to the wicked or to deprive the righteous of justice. A fool's lips walk into a fight, and his mouth invites a beating. A fool's mouth is his ruin, and his lips are a snare to his soul. The words of a whisperer are like delicious morsels. They go down into the inner parts of the body. Whoever is slack in his work is a brother to him who destroys. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous man runs into it and is safe. A rich man's wealth is his strong city, and like a high wall in his imagination. Before destruction, a man's heart is haughty, but humility comes before honor. If one gives an answer before he hears, it is his folly and shame. A man's spirit will endure sickness, but a crushed spirit who can bear? An intelligent heart acquires knowledge, and the ear of the wise seeks knowledge. A man's gift makes room for him and brings him before the great. The one who states his case first seems right until the other comes and examines him. The lot puts an end to quarrels and decides between powerful contenders. A brother offended is more unyielding than a strong city, and quarreling is like the bars of a castle. From the fruit of a man's mouth, his stomach is satisfied. He is satisfied by the yield of his lips. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruits. He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. The poor use entreaties, but the rich answer roughly. A man of many companions may come to ruin, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. Proverbs 18. A lot of great morsels in here. A lot of things that cause you to think, where am I standing? What am I doing? How am I living my life? How am I treating others? What am I doing? Are you gaining knowledge? Are you learning? The more you know, the more you understand, the more intelligent you can be. The more conversations you can have. That's if you're good at having conversations. I'm not always the best at having conversations, which is funny. Doesn't mean that I can't talk. Yeah, I'm able to form words. It's just when I get around people, I'm not always the best when it comes to small chat and discussion. I can clam up pretty quickly and want to run rather quickly. Go back to my corner and go, I'm done. I just walked over to say hi, I need to go now. That's kind of me. Before destruction, a man's heart is haughty, but humility comes before honor. An intelligent heart acquires knowledge, and the ear of the wise seeks knowledge. Do you seek knowledge? Do you seek to learn? I share new words every day, and it's gotten to be to the point where I run into people that follow me on social media, and they are asking me the word of the day. 9 times out of 10, I cannot remember. That's my brain. That's my brain for you. But they're always asking. Or if I run into somebody and say, yeah, I don't follow you on Facebook or whatever, or whoever, and if somebody in there is, they go, oh, he shares a new word, he shares all these jokes, to the point that I even have people that are sending me memes and jokes to share, which is kind of funny. I mean, you never know who you're going to touch with what you do. You never know who you're going to touch with what you say. You never know who you're going to inspire, who you're going to motivate, who you're going to encourage. You never know what's going to happen in your life when you are doing things every day. You have no idea who's paying attention. You have no idea who's listening. And a lot of times I can fail. We all can. Or a lot of times that we just get run down, which I know that feeling. We just sprung forward today. Yes, it was the spring change. I know there's a few states in the U.S. that do not do it yet. And, of course, they don't do that in many places. But this is when we lose that hour of sleep because we sprung forward an hour. So right now it's 8:56. Yesterday it would have been 7:56 for exact times. And I'll be honest, a lot of times, especially as I'm getting older, when we lose this hour, I find myself getting run down even easier during spring, summer, fall, until we go back. Because somehow in my brain, I am now on a 6-month lack of sleep. It's like that jet lag. So now I have 6 months of jet lag because we lose that hour. Is that weird? Then when we go back to standard time, then I seem to be fine again. I'm out of that jet lag. Things affect us different. People are affected differently. I have a friend who, he can basically get 5 hours of sleep and he's good. I'm to the point where I need at least 7 before I'm fine. I know this last week I was just really wore down, and I've been finding that a lot lately, of just being exhausted by the end of the week. This is where we have to really pay attention to our needs to stay healthy. Healthy mind, healthy body, healthy soul. Taking that time for you so you can rejuvenate, rest, relax. I'll be honest, I got to bed last night and my alarm went off this morning, and I didn't have anything I had to do besides laundry and this. But I did get up for another hour. And even then I had to push myself to get up. It's like I hadn't received enough sleep. A lot of times we keep going and going and going and going and going, and we forget to take that time for ourselves. I always talk about being better today than yesterday and being better to help others be the best that they can be. But really, we need to remember we have to be the best that we can be before we can help others. So we need to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves, making sure that we're staying healthy. I go to the gym, 3-4 days a week, trying to do my best to stay healthy, just to stay active. How are you taking care of you? How are you putting yourself in a timeout, we'll say? Reading the paper, listening to music, just maybe meditating, just some quiet time. What are you doing for you to help you be better for yourself? which then can help you be better for others as you're helping them to grow. It's very important. And we need to really think about that. Being healthy. I've talked about it before over the years, the 360 degrees of health. Mind, body, soul, spirit. We need to be taking care of that. We need to be, giving our mind our rest, our bodies a rest, so they can be firing on all cylinders, like a car, all those pistons. But we really need to remember to take care of ourselves. And I fail at that, and I know many people that do. And I know a lot of times life is just so much, there's nothing you can do about that. And I know exactly what that is like right now. I mean, before I was always working so many jobs and not working the jobs that I was, but dealing with work and home, it can be a lot. And it can run you down a lot. But we have to remember how important we are and how we need to take care of ourselves. And other people are not going to want to take care of you, for the most part. Most of them are going to be vying for more time from you rather than allowing you to breathe, allowing you to rest. And they say it's okay to say no. Some say you can never say no. It always has to be yes. There are different ways to answer that yes with a yes but or a yes and. Yes, but, let me get some rest first. Then I'll head over. Or yes, and, I'll take a quick nap so I can do better. And then we can get together. Just how can you take that time? I mean, I know when I'm at work every day and then I get things done and it's time to meet ahead of the gym, they know I'm going to the gym because that is for me. And I am not quiet about it. Trying to take care of myself the best I can. Do I fail? Yeah. A lot. But I'm doing the best that I can. And that's all we can do sometimes, is do the best that we can. Proverbs 18. Read that. How does it help you to really grow as that person, to be the best that you can be, to really help others be the best that they can be? Like I said, when you read the Proverbs, it's like reading a book of fortune cookies. But really do your best to be the best that you can be. Proverbs 18. Read that today. If you enjoyed this, thank you so much for listening. Be sure to share it on social media. You can also find me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Also at mybuddyjimmy.com. See all the different things that I share and all the goofy stuff. Also, be sure to give me a rating on whatever platform that you're listening. And the higher the rating, the better. If you can give me a 5, that'd be fantastic. I'd appreciate that. But thank you so much for listening to The Gospel Road. Have a great day. God bless.
Spinal adjustments provided by Dr. Chad Rolfson. The Spinal Tuning Chiropractic Center is a Des Moines area low flat fee per month unlimited chiropractic care practice. When life happens, just adjust. Schedule today at spinaltuning.com. Barbecue provided by Kenny's Rib Wagon, catering ribs for your pleasure and serving daily at Plaza Pub, 62nd and Douglas in Des Moines across from Merle Hay Mall. Find Kenny's Rib Wagon on Facebook. If you're looking for help with software, app, web development, be sure to check out my friends at ingenuitycompany.com. They believe in their clients. Software development, app development, web development, visioning, design thinking, diagramming, organizational development, strategy. They can help you at the Ingenuity Company. Find out more at ingenuitycompany.com.
The Jimmy Olsen Radio Network.